Be ready. 15 seconds. Today is the first Monday of the month of Sawan, an auspicious day on which an important session is beginning. I extend my best wishes to all my countrymen on this occasion. The monsoon session of Parliament also starts today. The entire nation is watching closely with hope on this session will be the positive, constructive, and lay a strong foundation for realizing the dreams of the people of the country. As far as it is concerned, this has a significant milestone in the glorious journey of Indian democracy. It is a matter of great pride for me and for all my colleagues that after nearly 60 years, a government has returned for a third term and has the privilege of presenting the first budget. The country views this as a dignified event in the glorious journey of Indian democracy. This is the budget session, and we are moving forward with the goal of gradually implementing the promises I have made to the nation. This budget is crucial for Amrit Kal. We have a 5-year mandate, and today's budget will set the direction for our work over these 5 years, laying a strong foundation for achieving our vision of a developed Bharat by 2047, when we will celebrate 100 years of independence. It is a matter of immense pride for every citizen that Bharat is the fastest growing major economy, maintaining a consistent growth rate of 8% over the past 3 years. Today, Bharat's positive outlook, investment, climate, and performance are at their peak, marking an important milestone in our development journey. I request all the members of parliament, regardless of their party affiliation, to consider that since January we have fought our battles with all our strength and communicated our messages to the public. Some tried to guide while others tried to mislead. However, that period is over and the people have given their verdict to us. Now it is the duty of all elected members of parliament of the party and the special responsibility of all political parties to shift our focus from party battles to fighting for the country over the next 5 years. We must act with greater integrity and dedication for the people of our country. I urge all political parties to rise above partisan politics and use the dignified platform of parliament to serve the country for the next 4.5 years. After January 2029, when it is an election year, you can engage in political games for those 6 months. But until then, we should focus all our efforts on achieving the dream of 2047 by creating a mass movement for the empowerment of the poor, farmers, youth, and women of the country. It saddens me to say that since 2014, some members of parliaments served for 5 years, some for 10 years, but many did not have the opportunity to speak about their constituencies or enrich parliament with their views. Negative politics from some parties have misused important parliamentary time to cover up their political failures. I urge all parties to give an opportunity to the first time member of parliaments in the house, allowing them to express their views during discussions. We should allow as many voices as possible to be heard. In the first session of Parliament after the formation of the new government, there was an undemocratic attempt to suppress the voice of the government, which was elected by the majority of 140 crore citizens of the country. In a democracy like Bharat, there should be no place for silencing the Prime Minister for 2.5 hours, stifling his voice. It is concerning that there is no remorse or regret for such actions. Today, I want to emphasize that the citizens have sent us here to serve the country, not our parties. This house exists for the nation, not for partisan interests. This house represents the 140 crore people of our country, not just the MPs. I believe that all our honorable members of parliament will contribute to the discussions with thorough preparation. Diverse opinions are valuable. It is negativity that is detrimental. The country does not need negative thinking but should advance with an ideology of progress and development, one that will elevate our nation to new heights. I sincerely hope we will use this temple of democracy constructively to fulfill the hopes and aspirations of the common people of our Bharat. Civilizations prosper only through interaction and cooperation. Therefore, the participation of all other countries of the world in this direction is very important. I would like the event to expand further with more and more countries coming together. I am confident that this event will prove to be an important beginning in this direction. I also request the countrymen to take out one whole day to see each and everything, the kind of talents we have here, the tradition we have, the love we have for nature, and everything in one place. Thank you very much.